The Year 2 dev documentary is releasing in a few days from now, on the 21st of July. And in this video, I want to show you something interesting I found, and that is a potential house location, and more specifically, a yacht location in TDU SC. So this is gonna be a quick and short video. First of all, I wanna say we're in the Selene HQ and look at this beautiful F40. I swear to God, the F40 is my favorite car in the game. Not only that, driving it on Ibiza, absolutely stunning. Well, anyway, you get to the Selene HQ and you have to walk quite far actually on the other side of the HQ. And we get to the dressing. And then we get to this guy. And I don't know about you guys, but this is very sus to me. I don't know, it feels very weird to have this guy right here in front of these stairs, which actually lead you to two yachts actually, and some other boats, but most importantly these two yachts. And I know it's weird because it's in the Selene HQ, but why would this guy be here? There's nothing else on the other side, like this guy here, and he's like the only person, the only security guard sitting like this in the whole game, except for the Streets and Sharps HQs. And by the way, if you know, those are accessible areas. And I was wondering, what if this is an accessible area? Or I should say is gonna be in the future an accessible area. I mean, right now you can't walk past this guy, obviously, as we can see right here. He's like an invisible wall, an immovable object, if I can say that. And yeah, you can't get in any way there. However, if we take the cameras, we can see even though you cannot technically walk here, you can still take your camera and we can see it's pretty detailed. I mean, you have the nails supporting the wood, right? You have the stairs, pretty detailed as well. You also have these tires, which generally help for when boats come too close to not hit the wood. They actually hit these tires, so they act like a barrier, you know, like something soft which the boats can hit. And then yeah, you generally have this ledge very well designed, and you can go quite far. I can't go, yeah, this is about it. That's all I can do, honestly. But it is pretty detailed, and by the way, you should know this is obviously on low graphics, so yeah. But still, it doesn't look that bad, and clearly it's very, very well designed. And by the way, this is actually solid. I mean, look at this. You cannot get or phase through this. This is solid built, even though you cannot actually come here as a person, you know, with your character, I mean. And yeah, it's solid. And when we take a look at the Selene HQ bridge you see on the left, as I'm showing you, actually that is not solid. You can actually phase through that. So I find it really interesting that this is actually solid, even though you cannot access it. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's very, very weird and interesting at the same time. Again, you have some more detailing here. So there's definitely a lot of detailing, and this is part of the building you cannot see. I mean, if I'm in my character, I can't see this. And honestly, this makes me question, could we, and this is not a spoiler by the way, could we see a yacht house here? Now, granted, there's a few questions. Number one, why would they put the yacht in the Selene HQ? And I have a really good answer to that. What if the yacht will be able to move from one location to another? I mean, what if this is one of the locations you could move the yacht? There might be another one on Ibiza, and maybe a few on Hong Kong. Wouldn't that be so cool? I mean, like we did with the plane, right, in TDU2, from Oahu to Ibiza, or I guess from Ibiza to Oahu, because you unlocked Oahu after Ibiza. But what if the yacht was not only a house, but also a means of transport? Transport between islands. And I think that would be a great idea. And the reason I'm also making this video now is obviously because the dev documentary is gonna be released, and it could be possible we will see some interesting house designs, and possibly even this. Obviously I'm not sure, it's just a hunch of mine. Maybe this means nothing, but again, it feels really weird that this guy is sitting here with this freed up, and boats here, I mean, are they just for decor, you know, for looking good and to show off how cool the Selene HQ is? And oh, look at that, people are coming with yachts here, you know, very cool, these are some rich people. And I don't know, it just feels really weird to me. But I don't know, maybe this means nothing, and yeah, I'm just saying things out of my head like crazy. I think this could really be a yacht location. Obviously, there are still some questions to be asked. For example, if it is a yacht location, how do you actually get the cars out? And the answer is you can't. I mean, how do you get them out? You can't get them on this, right? This is made out of wood. Cars are heavy, and yeah, they don't even fit on this. So yeah, alternatively, maybe it could be a yacht which doesn't have cars, and then it's only a means of transport, and then it's exactly like the airplane in TDU 2. This could be very interesting to have a yacht which only takes you from one place to another. Obviously, we don't really have on Ibiza right now any places where you can take your yacht apart from the main area, the port here, which, yeah, you shouldn't make like two places, you know, make one next to the castle, make one next to the Selene HQ, make one next to, you know, Hong Kong. And again, the heliport, I think, is a good idea, but there's literally no animation, and you have to drive there, you can't even teleport. I think the heliport is not great. So a yacht which can transport you from one island to another would be amazing. And realistically, we're gonna expect the car yacht on Hong Kong, so because that's obviously the way bigger island, and so this is not really an optimal location, but it sure would be cool. And yeah, I don't know, I just found this very interesting thing which I really wanted to show you. I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of this? Maybe it's absolutely nothing, and yeah, as I said, maybe I'm just speaking out of my mind, just dumb stuff. But yeah, I think this is really interesting and worth checking out and worth looking at. And maybe, who knows, on Monday I may be right, and this may actually happen. So, really interesting. Let's see what happens. Maybe we don't get any spoilers at all about the yacht, actually. Or a potential second way of traveling, this time with actual animations. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on Monday, probably when I'm gonna post the new video about most of the leaks on year 2, and I hope I can get that video done by Monday. I hope so, if not Tuesday. We'll see how this goes. If there's a lot of editing to do, I'm probably not gonna finish it on Monday, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye bye.